Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm changing up the camping setup in the Pajero. So I've gotten rid of the bed frame. Well, the bed frame's still in it at the moment, but I'm about to rip that out. I've pulled out the drawers already, did that last weekend. And I'm just going to redo a setup so that I have use of the back seats again, because kids and stuff, so that's gonna happen. So yeah, I'm gonna make something a little different. Hopefully a shelf that will still work so that if you want to chuck the mattress back in there, or if I want to chuck the mattress back in there, that won't be an issue. And it will still work pretty much how it did before, but just with less storage space. But yeah, working with some plywood today. This is not my comfort zone. Typically working with metal is what I do. And so yeah, I've got some cheap tools. They work. Bunnings Special, Ozito for the win. This stuff's been really, really handy actually. Really good quality so far. So yeah, I'm gonna measure some stuff up in the back here and make like a new setup that maybe some of you guys might want to do in the back of your car, your Pajero, your four-wheel drive, whatever. So yeah, let's go. Alrighty, so the plan here is to make a platform for the base here that everything will get mounted to. I can use the anchor points to bolt it to the floor, so that'll be really good. And then I'm going to build the platform up to the same height as these chairs, and it'll come out here. Probably finish like maybe just like a little bit short of this, maybe somewhere about here, which doesn't make any sense to you guys, but yeah, and then just build it across here and hopefully fill in this area here nicely, and that should get it done. Alrighty, so I've made a little start on this. Just got a rough measurement of like the biggest size I'm gonna need, which is going to be the main platform across the back here. So just sort of, you know, like I said, this isn't my forte, so I'm just figuring it out as I go, trying to figure out the best way to do it with the material that I've already got. So hopefully this will be enough. I'm gonna have to go to Finalizing and buy more, but a couple offcuts from the old setup, plus I'll have a bunch here. So yeah, I'll just keep measuring and yeah, start cutting, I guess. Alrighty, so just using a bit of CAD design, cardboard-aided design. And this bit of cardboard is the perfect width. And I've just made a little template from inside the car here where I want this to go. So that fits about there. I'll just translate it to this, make a couple of cuts, and yeah, away we go. Alrighty, so got the cutout line on here, other one on here and here, and hopefully that's going to be enough to get it in the first try, but I doubt it. But you know, been lucky before, so see how we go. Alrighty, so as you can see, first cut actually fit basically perfectly. Fits there, fits over here. So yeah, I'm really happy with that. I'll probably just pull it out, clean up these edges a little bit, and then I'll start on the base frame and some uprights to support it all. Alrighty, so got the base piece sorted. I've countersunk the holes so that yeah, things will just slide over the bolts that are holding that down, and I've made the 3 upright pieces. So now I'm just gonna rip it out. I'm gonna screw these bits to that piece, chuck it back in the car, put the top bit on, and that's pretty much done, I think. Anyway, maybe I'll add some supports over the side here just to give it a little bit extra strength, just in case there's anything put on the edge of it, it won't tip forward. Alrighty, so I got the platform base in, got it screwed, bolted down, sorry, and got the uprights screwed in, so they are pretty sturdy already, which is great. Just gonna bang the top on now, screw it down, and like I said, maybe add some like upright supports in the corners here just to give it a little bit more strength, but yeah, it's coming along nicely. Alrighty, so we've got the top screwed down, so fits really snug along the sides, still has access to the cigarette socket point here, and yeah, it's yeah, she's pretty strong. I am gonna add an upright here just because that bit's a little bit, I wouldn't say flimsy, but I just think a little bit of support doesn't hurt, because it is like about 400 mil from this last screw hole to the outer edge. I'm glad I didn't make it any longer as well, so still got really good access to here. That's the 12-volt system. I still need to finish up that wiring, that's the next job, but yeah, it's all coming along nicely. Like I said, support here, and fridge goes in this side and supplies go on the other side. And then you've got all the space up top for either second fridge. As you can see, the seats are laid down, and this is directly in line with that. So mattress will still go over the top here if I want to camp in the car, or heaps of room for storage if we want the back seats up for kids or whatever, and maybe rooftop tent, but that's another job for another day. But yeah, getting there. Like I said, a couple of supports, finish off the 12-volt system, and might get some carpet, or yeah, maybe some marine carpet for this, just to tidy it up. The exposed timber's probably not the prettiest look, so yeah, that'll be the next job. Alrighty, so got the uprights in, they're screwed in. It's made this heaps sturdier, which is great. That's exactly what I wanted. Next step is just neatening up this 12-volt setup. So I run all kick-ass gear, kick-ass 120 amp hour lithium battery, the kick-ass dcdc and solar charger, the up here, the kick-ass mini control box as well. It just runs just all the time, works really well. Yeah, so I'm just in the process of making like a little panel here to hold the dcdc charger and screwing all the plugs in so that they don't move around and get caught up, that sort of stuff. So yeah, that's the next step. Just some sort of, I think a panel along this back edge here will work best, especially for length of wires and stuff, and should take up the least amount of room. So yeah, I'm gonna start on that now. Okay, so I got the battery surround slash 12-volt holder sorted, so just a couple of like off cuts. This is all, pretty much all I've got left at the moment. It's very little. So this is just gonna sit in here. Gonna have the 12-volt stuff screwed into here to keep it nice and steady. It doesn't actually move at all once it's in there, so that's really good. Might try to affix it with some like double-sided tape or something, but yeah, it's staying there really well at the moment. It'll also stop stuff like sliding and hitting the battery, because you don't want that. So yeah, screw the 12-volt controller, all this stuff into here next, and then yeah, just about done. Alrighty, so got the last piece all finished up. DC-DC chargers screwed in, plugs are screwed in, and just zip tied neatly so they don't roll around anywhere. And that just goes very simply in the back here. So yeah, it holds itself there pretty neat. I've left the solar plug facing up because obviously you're gonna be plugging that one in when you get to camp. That may not stay there, I'm not sure, I haven't run this setup yet. There's always some room for improvement, but yeah, just a case of plugging this in, very simple. And yeah, there we go, plugged in. The battery's not plugged into that yet, so that's not going to work straight away. There it is. There we go, all done. That's just going to freak out for a minute so it figures out what's going on. So yeah, that's all done. Super neat, tidy, haven't wasted any space. This gets really hot, so having it further away from the batteries are probably a good idea. So yeah, now it's just a case of getting the fridge in there, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Okay, so that's it, all done. Well, nearly all done. I left the screws for this at home, and obviously I'm at work, so I can't fix this to the car, but as you can see, it's plugged in. It's currently 27 degrees in there, so it's not keeping anything cold just yet. I've only just turned it on. Yeah, so that's plugged in. Still have access under here, still have all the space. I'm going to screw this up against the top of this when I get home. It works better that way, it gives you a little bit more room to open this too. So, and also when it's screwed up to the top, you can actually pull this whole piece out to get full access to the whole lot. So that makes that a whole lot easier and more accessible. As you can see, seats folded down. It all works really well, and seats up. You'd never know it's there. You got your full back row, and still got plenty of space. So yeah, that was it, guys. Just basic tools. I used an angle grinder, of all things, with a flat disc, not this one. An angle grinder with a flat disc to clean up all of the, sorry, that's going crazy, to clean up all of these edges. That, you know, I used what I've got. Yeah, just a cheap Ozito Skillsaw for cutting all the wood. Then it was just a case of measuring, using a straight edge to get straight lines, safety glasses. Yeah, just measuring, cutting, very simple. If I can do it, anyone can do it. It's basically just those two tools I needed, and a screw gun. So, screw gun, that was very cheap. I believe this was about $60. The Skillsaw, I believe, is about 60, maybe 80 as well. And they all come with batteries. Well, I'm pretty sure they nearly always come with batteries. So all the stuff I did today and the other day, that one's still nearly full. This one, still nearly full. And I haven't even touched the spare battery. So yeah, that's all I use. Just screws, screw gun, angle grinder, Skillsaw. If you've got just a bit of sandpaper, you can sandpaper the edges, whatever. Yeah, make it as confusing or as easy as you want to make it. But yeah, that's just a really simple, straightforward setup. I believe this sheet of timber cost me about $80, maybe it was $180, I can't remember. It was that long ago. It was about a year and a half ago I bought this. So it's now on its second life in this car. Actually, third life. It was in our original Pajero, then it was obviously the bed in the back of this Pajero, and now it's on its third life as the new setup. So yeah, that's the back end of the car. You've seen the drop down table before. In case you haven't, that's it there. Basically you set up the camp or cooking on the side of the road, side of the tracks, whatever you need to do. So yeah, all the stuff, very easy. Everything's I made. This is just edging from Bunnings and sheet of alloy, whatever. Yeah, so that's pretty much everything for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Do the like and subscribe thing if you can. And if I've missed anything, let me know. Yeah, leave a comment, tell me what I've missed, or what you'd like to see, or what you want to see next. I'll endeavor to do as much as I possibly can. Like I said, I am probably gonna get some black marine carpet for this. That'll just neaten it all up and make it look finished off, but don't have any of that yet. That is another job for another day. So yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching.